Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to Group 3. And what a wonderful opportunity to standing here to give a presentation today. And my name is Khánh Huyên and I'm a leader of Group 3. And today we are going to talk about a study on optimism and resilience in the pursuit of happiness. And before start, I would like to introduce the member of Group 3. As you can see, our group 3 has 4 members about Hiếu, Hiên, Liên, and me. And now let's get started with the first part. The first part is the reason for choosing the film. And there are 2 reasons why we choosing this film. First is amazed by the film title, The Pursuit of Happiness. Our first impression about the movies is the movie title. Keep us wondering what is the happiness towards personal and how much the people really want from it. From the old day until now, happiness word is spread to many shapes like health, love, kiss, the thing we want, and the food mom cook, and so on. And beyond all, we do everything just to be happy. However, through the movies, I can see that happiness is not just that simplified, and the main actor said that maybe happiness is something that we can only pursue. And the second reason is beyond true story and inspiring people. Well, this film is not only impressing people by its own name, The Pursuit of Happiness, but this even inspiring the viewer because it was beyond true story about man named Christopher, from a person who small lost everything but he will do anything for his son, to a millionaire man with an image that inspiring those who are going through difficult times. And that's all I have to you about the reason why we choose this film. And now he will continue our presentation with the next part.
Hello everyone, my name is Lei Yan and I will continue with the reason for choosing values. The first values is optimism, and I'm going to talk about the definition first. Optimism is the way of thinking that focuses on the positive side of things. It means believing that good things will happen even when faced with challenges. Optimistic people tend to look for silver lining in difficult situations and stay hopeful about the future. This positive attitude can help them feel better and keep trying even when times are difficult. And next is the reason why our group chose the optimism value. Optimism is one of the main factors that make up Chris' personality and his success. We can see that throughout the film, Chris Gardner faced many obstacles in life, like homelessness, financial struggles, or divorce, but none of them made Chris had a negative thought about the future. He reminds us that being optimistic is not about ignoring the problems, but dealing with it without fear. Next slide. Even when life gets really hard, Chris doesn't let it bring him down. He looks for opportunities instead of focusing on the problems. This shows us how a positive attitude can change someone's life. His belief in a brighter tomorrow allows him to get that internship, proving that hope and hard work can lead to great things. The pursuit of happiness really highlights how having a positive mindset can help people get through difficult times and reach their dreams. And the next part will be presented by Hun Lien.
Hello everyone, my name is Hong Lian. Today I will present the resilience. The first, we together explore the definition of resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover from setback, adapt well to change, and never give up in the face of adversity. The film illustrates this concept through the life of Chris Gardner. The film highlights the importance of taking responsibility as a crucial component of resilience. Chris takes proactive steps to improve his situation. This sense empowers him to embrace challenges as opportunity for growth and development. Resilience allows Next slide. Resilience allows individuals to adapt. Next slide. Resilience allows individuals to adapt and recover from setbacks. It plays a virtual role in mental health, enabling people to manage stress and navigate difficult emotions. Resilience is not just about enduring difficulty. It's about using those experiences as stepping stone toward personal and professional growth. Resilience empowers to overcome failures, learn from our mistakes, and keep moving forward. And the next.
Now, let's move on to another part, the manifestations of resilience and optimism. We will begin with the manifestation of resilience first. There are two qualities demonstrating resilience, as you see on the slide, the art of never giving up and the ability to overcome adversity. We will delve into the former first. So the art of never giving up means that someone who always keep trying or work continuously towards their goals, despite facing numerous challenges and hardships on their way. They also try to stay positive, like they keep a positive outlook and believe good things will happen in the end, and this helps them keep going. In addition, they believe in themselves too, like they have confidence in their abilities and have a thought of, I can overcome these adversities. And now look at a scene from the movie to have a better understanding about these great manifestation of resilience. I address this scene as you got a dream, you got to protect it. And most of you may notice the name of the scene is from a line in the movie. Yeah, it's true. I borrowed that line to name this scene. Anyways, what is more important is how these scenes demonstrates the art of never giving up, and particularly resilience. So in this scene, the main character initially discourages his son from dreaming of becoming a professional basketball player, but he then quickly realizes the negative impact of his words and corrects himself by telling his son that don't ever let somebody tell you that you can do something, not even me. You gotta dream, you gotta protect it. So this moment of reversal and empowerment underscores the importance of protecting one's dreams and taking personal responsibility for achieving them. Chris' encouragement to go get it serves as a powerful role model for his sons, demonstrating resilience, optimism, and the relentless pursuit of one's goals despite obstacles. So these scenes encapsulate the film's broader message of unwavering determination and belief in a better future. And the next part will be presented by Hương Lia.
And I will continue the presentation. The resilience through in the overcoming adversity. The ability to overcome adversity is a testament to human resilience and strength. Individuals can learn valuable lessons, build confidence, and inspire others. This ability fosters personal development and emerge stronger from challenging experience. And the overcoming adversity in the living public restroom scene. Next slide. This is a moment happened when Carrie and his son sleep in a subway restroom. He comforts his son and assures him that things will get better. The scene illustrates the deep love and commitment he has as a father, providing that resilience is not just personal but affects loved ones. And the next.
And I will continue with the manifestations of optimism. The first is believing in a brighter future. When we talk about believing in a brighter future, we often see as a sign of optimism. One major way we can express our optimism is by encouraging the people around us. It means actively motivating our friends and family. When we use positive words, it helps them feel good and lifts their spirit. Another important part of believing in a brighter future is visualizing success. This is all about imagining what it would be like to reach our goals. When we spend time thinking about our achievements, it helps us stay focused and motivated. Setting specific targets is also a key. When we know exactly what we want to achieve, we can create a clear plan to get there, making your journey feel more manageable. And finally, we shouldn't forget to celebrate small wins along the way. It's crucial to pay attention to any improvements, no matter how small they seem. Each step forward is a step worth appreciating. And the next one. And in I chose the scene, the Rubik scene in the movie. Um, in this moment take place during Chris Gardner internship at a brokerage firm. While he's waiting for a meeting, he notices one of his colleagues struggling with the puzzle. This scene is not just about the game, it holds a lot of meaning about Chris' life. The Rubik's Cube represents Chris' journey toward achieving his dreams. Just like the cube, his life is filled with challenges and unexpected twists. Solving the cube is a metaphor for how he's trying to navigate through all the difficulties he faces. It reflects his hope and belief in finding solutions despite his life complexities. When Chris finally solved the Rubik's Cube, it symbolized his hope and belief that he can find solutions to his problems. Even when everything around him feels chaotic and tough, he remains optimistic. This moment shows that he's not just accepting his struggles, instead, he's actively looking for ways to overcome them. And next part will be presented by Khánh Nguyên.
Manifestation of optimism also is spread through looking for opportunities. Yes, looking for opportunities mean always see opportunities in difficulties and failing situations. And the first is positive attitudes in the face of difficulties. Instead of feeling discouraged, optimistic people see difficulties as a challenge for personal growth and development, and they are always look for ways to overcome problems instead of just complaining. And the second is believe in yourself. Optimistic people believe that they have the ability to overcome any difficulties and achieve their goals. And they see failure as a part of learning process and don't let it affect their spirits. And the last one is building positive relationships. Optimistic people are always looking for opportunities to connect with new people, and they are willing to collaborate with others to achieve a common goal. And here are the skills that would spread the optimism through looking for opportunities. The skill repeat interview failures. About a situation, Chris Garner, carrying his reborn density scanner, has knocked on the door of many hospitals, and he faced countless rejections, doubtful look, and slammed doors. But Chris' attitudes, next slide. Despite many rejections, Chris maintained a positive attitude. After its face-to-face interview, Chris learned valuable lessons. He observed how doctors interacted with patients and how they present products, and used this knowledge to improve his own skills. Instead of just calling to make appointment, Chris started visit doctor directly, and he believed that direct approach would increase his chance of success. Although selling bond density scanner wasn't going well, Chris was always looking for new opportunities and he enrolled in stockbroker courses and dreamed of working in that field. Next slide. Okay, and now I will continue our presentation with the reason why we're choosing the film nang. Yes, and the first reason is an optimistic character in a tough situation. Yes, this film is inspiring us by a character with a difficulty situation but full of optimism. Mother Moore and her daughter Nang live in a material scarcities and face many challenges in life, but they are always smile and love life. Moore has an intellectual disability, but that does not stop her from being a devoted mother to her daughter. Despite the hardship, the mother and her daughter remains optimistic and find joy in the small things every day. Next slide. And the second reason is the power of love. The power of love in this film Nang is a main element, highlighting the special bond between Mother Moore and her daughter. Moore's unconditional love for her daughter is greatest motivation that enabled the two to overcome the harsh difficulty of life. And the love between Maureen and her daughter is not just a family relationship, it's also an invisible source of strength that helps them to maintain their faith and perseverance. And this is a key factor that help people to keep a positive and resilient spirit in life. And now move on to the last reason. The last reason is the message of resilient. The first message is resilient, illustrated through the action and mindset of the characters Mưa and Nang. They face numerous challenges, but instead of giving up, they are always seek ways to overcome difficulties. Although Mưa may not have the same intelligence as others, she remains determined to do her best for her daughter, and little Nang always tries to support her mother. Through the story of the mother and daughter, the film conveys this message that people can overcome adversity through strength and belief. And that's all about the reason why we do the film now. And now, Hyun will continue our presentation with the next part.
And I will continue with the similar point. And next slide. First is belief in the future. In Nang, despite the mother's mental disability, she always maintains a positive attitude. She works hard to create happy moments for her daughter, no matter how difficult the life is. Moore knows they have struggled, but uh, she believes in a brighter future for Nang. And it's also with the pursuit of happiness. Chris Gardner also holds on to his dream even when he faces extreme hardships. And his belief in becoming a stockbroker keeps him motivated and inspires his son. Um, the next similarities is ability to overcome challenges. Um, in the movie Nang, she faces the mother Moore. She faces the difficulty of raising Nang alone in tough conditions. And Moore takes on many jobs from street vending to selling lottery tickets. Even when she's tired, she makes sure to educate Nang and stay positive. And in the pursuit of happiness, Chris Gardner works hard to find new opportunities. He stays focused on his dreams even when he sleeps on the streets and faces judgment from others. He keeps looking for solutions and learns from his setbacks. And the last similarity is in cultural values. The family as a center. Uh, Both Vietnamese and American cultures value family deeply. In Vietnamese culture, family is the main source of support, and Mu always prioritize Nang and trying to give her the best life. And in American culture, family is just as important. Chris is not only a father, but also a protector, working hard to provide a better life for both of them. His dedication highlights the love and sacrifice in families. Now, the next part will be presented by Phương Liên.
Although the pursuit of happiness and Nang have many things in common, they have many differences. At first, the difference in optimism is expressed through the following aspect. The first expression of optimism. In Nang, optimism centers in close relationship. Nang and her mother Mưa live a difficult life, but they remain hopeful. Their optimism is rooted in love and the ability to find light in everyday moments. In the pursuit of happiness, optimism is a goal-oriented and based on a belief in the future. Chris Garner's optimism is driven by vision for a better life for himself and his son. The second, source of optimism. For Nang and Mưa, optimism comes from their relationship with each other and with around them. With their optimism is also tied to the sport of the community. For Chris Garner, optimism comes from within. He draws strength from his belief in his ability and the hope of a better life. In addition, Nang and Mưa is spread in a soft and warm way. Next slide. The film blends humor and tender moments between mother and daughter. Their optimism feels natural. The pursuit of happiness has a more intense tone. His optimism is expressed through determination and a refusal to give up. And finally, cultural difference. Nang reflects a Vietnamese view on optimism. Next slide. Where happiness is often drawn from relationship, family, and simple joy. The film presents a message that even in poverty, optimism can flourish through love and compassion. The pursuit of happiness embodies an American perspective where optimism is often linked to personal ambition and determination. In summary, Nang expressed optimism through love, simplicity, and the ability to find joy in small moments, even amid hardship. And the next is Hiếu.
Now we'll talk about the difference in resilience value between both movies. And the difference I make here is the cultural context, which is significant and shapes how resilience is portrayed in each movie. There are two factors that demonstrate this cultural context difference. Let's look at the first one, family values. In the Nang movie, it highlights the importance of family and community in Vietnamese culture. In addition, it emphasizes the strong bond between a mother and a daughter and the value of filial piety. The film showcases how family members supported each other in times of need, highlighting the idea that resilience is often as a collective effort. In contrast, American culture tends to emphasize individualism and self-reliance. In this film, Chris Garner's struggles illustrate the belief that success is the result of personal effort and determination. While the father-son relationship is crucial, the narrative largely focuses on Chris' individual journey and his pursuit of the American dream. This reflects a cultural ethos that values personal responsibility and achievement, which often viewing resilience as a solitary endeavor. Let's move on to another factor, cultural expectations and norms. In Nang, it reflects Vietnamese cultural norms that prioritize family loyalty, compassion, and communal effort. Characters are often depicted as empathetic and willing to help each other, demonstrating the value placed on human connection. This cultural backdrop creates a narrative where resilience is supported by the love and efforts of those around you, emphasizing the strength of community. Meanwhile, in the pursuit of happiness, it reflects American ideas of ambition and perseverance. Chris embodies the rags to riches narrative, a common trope in American storytelling. The expectation to overcome obstacles through hard work is prevalent, suggesting that resilience is linked to personal achievement. This cultural narrative emphasizes the notion that anyone can succeed with determination, reinforcing the belief in meritocracy. So those are the difference. So those are the different. Let's move on to the next part: lessons learned from both movies. So both The Pursuit of Happiness and Nang are films that, despite their different cultural backgrounds, deliver profound messages about life, love, and the strength to overcome the adversity. On the slide are the lessons our group drew from both movies. The first one is the significance of family and love. So we find that both films emphasize the crucial role of family in life. Family is where we find love, comfort, and the motivation to overcome difficulties. Unconditional love from parents to children is evident as they are willing to sacrifice everything for their children's well-being. Therefore, to maintain a happy family, each member needs care, sharing, and understanding. The second lesson is the importance of hope. Hope helps us get through the most difficult times and believe in a brighter future instead of dwelling on the past. We should look forward to the future and seek new opportunities. And last but not least is the strength to overcome adversity. So both Will Smith in The Pursuit of Happiness and the young girl Mir in Now face numerous challenges, but they never give up on their dreams. An optimistic attitude helps us overcome obstacles and find joy in life. From both movies, we come to the conclusion that persistence is the key, as success does not come easily. So those are the lessons we learned from these both great movies. And that's all about our presentation. Thank you for listening and watching.